I'm actually going to take
Oh,
you
okay.
right back to the beginning of your
Okay.
musical life and ask if you played an instrument as a child.
Well, yeah, I did. Guitar was the first instrument, so
Okay.
it's basically I've got me and my sister got guitars for Christmas one day, just a couple of acoustic mid-size kids
Mhm.
guitars, and we I got the book, like the Ernie Ball Learn to Play Guitar book, and I learnt all the chords, and I must have been I can't remember about 6 or 7 maybe, and yeah, so sort of started from there, but it actually started probably before that when we used to pick up the tennis rackets and pretend. So yeah, so if that's playing an instrument, it started from there, from
Do
playing
you
the
think
tennis rackets.
your parents saw you doing that and thought guitar would be a good idea, or had you actually said something about it?
Must have been. I can't remember how it turned out. It was either we asked for it and then it was a surprise for Christmas, or we knew we'll get them. I can't quite remember, but yeah, it was the kids wanted want to be musicians. So, and my sister learned how to play bass later on. So we
Oh.
yeah, so we sort of had our own little band. And the next door neighbor knew how to play drums because his dad was a drummer.
So you had a built-in rhythm section.
So I had the rhythm section done. So yeah, so that was
That-
lucky for me. So basically, yeah, it goes back to the end, and I started writing songs, and we went for it. And
all
so
right.
by the time I was 10, I was having guitar lessons at 10, and yeah, and then it takes off from there.
Because I don't think still many kids under the age of 10 would learn guitar because it's quite an instrument to carry around, for one thing, if you go to lessons, and a lot of kids don't want to be bothered with the luggage. And also because it's just there's violin, flute, there piano, there are other more traditional instruments, I guess. So when you were learning guitar at that age, were you and your sister the only kids you knew who were doing it?
Yeah, well, I think so. Yeah, because in school, yeah, I guess you learn the other instruments like the recorder and the
Oh, yeah. How could I forget Dean, the
yeah,
recorder?
recorder. Yeah, so music class, it wasn't really rock band class.
Yeah.
So we said, no, we're going to do it ourselves. So it's probably different. It's different these days. Kids learn a lot of different instruments now that they can play the drums and the bass guitar and all that. So, but back then we just had to do it ourselves, and and it comes from you want to be like your idols. Like it started with the Beatles, so we wanted to be, John and Paul. So it starts from there, and then you get to hear all this great music as you grow up, and you just want to do it. So you'll learn yourself, and it's guitar. It was guitar for me. So the recorder didn't
Didn't do
didn't
it.
do it for me. So yeah, or violin or anything like any traditional instruments. Or I learned a little bit of keyboard, just the chords, but I wasn't really a piano player. So it was just yeah, guitar is the go, and guitars is what I heard and saw on telly. So that's what I wanted to do.
I'm shocked and appalled that the recorder didn't do it for you. I can't imagine why you didn't love that
Yeah,
particularly tinny sound.
yeah. Sorry to all the recordists. What are they called?
Well,
Yeah.
I don't know that there are any, is why we can't think of a name for
I'm
them.
sure they're out there, and but I don't hear them on a lot of the records that I listen to. So maybe
No,
maybe that's it. So.
that's it.